Welcome to your weekly collective card reading for October 24th through the 31st, big Halloween day. I am Ashley and I am going to be reading your cards for today. So welcome for coming in today. We are going to start off with the Animal Spirit Guidebook is what we are working with, our tarot card deck today. This is our Oracle deck. We also will be pulling a tarot card for the end of the day. And today we are going to talk about what to expect for the rest of the week and what we've got started. So let's go ahead. I've pulled a couple of cards here already. We've got Mouse Energy for Monday coming in strong. I just want to warn you about this right off the bat because Mouse Energy tends to be a little nitpicky. It seems to be a little bit too super detailed, too focused in on one thing, that you kind of lose focus on all of the things that are going on around you. It's really nervous energy, so you really want to take some time to center yourself. It can be limited and fearful vision of life. And that means that you try to control everything, and nobody likes that energy. We don't want to control everyone that's going on around us, and quite frankly, that's quite the repellent. So instead of trying to control or be super detail oriented, take a step back and maybe it's time to look for a more purposeful project that could actually use that detail eye. Sometimes what we do in this nervousness or nitpicky or small-mindedness is we tend to focus on projects that aren't really fulfilling us because that just creates more of that nervous energy. So if you find yourself sitting there and highlighting everything in your calendar for this week instead of actually doing something, maybe you don't want to be doing what you're actually doing this week. Try to find some more purpose in what you're doing and reflect on that if you can. So coming into Tuesday, we've got this beautiful dolphin energy, which I personally love. It's innately intelligent energy, it's healer energy, it's light energy, it's secret blessings coming out of nowhere. It's beautiful. So this is like sensitive subtleties and enjoying your work on the level of spirit. So if there's any way that you can do something that's more spiritually uplifting, you're gonna have a really awesome day. And don't underestimate the impact that you actually have on this world, because when you're happy and when you're in your best light, that light actually shines out to other people in the area around you, and it actually can create karmic breaks, literally keeping people from going down paths that they shouldn't be going down anymore. You will be able to break the karmic ties that you have to past crap that you don't want to be doing anymore. This is your day. You can really see the shit in front of you and be like, I don't want to do that anymore. So just by you doing that, you're actually going to create that possibility for others around you. So take the time to really sit and find your inner joy in the day and bring that to light for yourself so that you can bring that to everyone around you. And the great thing about this card is it's usually a sign that a blessing is on its way. So look out for that on Tuesday. And if you really want to take on the energy of the dolphin, you have to do is surround yourself with like-minded people. So if you're looking for abundance and joy in your life, you need to surround yourself with people who present abundance and joy. So if that means having dinner with one of your good friends that you just love their energy, do that, because that energy is going to give you the energy to continue to bring that to other people around you that day. Oh my gosh, this kind of made me laugh that I picked this card because for Wednesday we've got Camel energy. Hello, hump day. Yes, so I love the Camel energy. It is really a great one. It's all about resourcefulness and independence and just knowing oneself. So what does the camel have within it? It stores its own water, its own energy source. And so this is a great day that if there is any sort of tension or judgment or anger, any fiery more emotions that are coming at you from other people, this is a great day for you to be able to brush that shit off. That is because you have your inner well, your inner water that you can just douse that fire out. Like, you are good at communicating this day. So whatever comes at your way that feels kind of like there's like a lot of pressure or just like doesn't feel that great, just know that you'll be able to navigate it really well and pretty easily, because you are a very resilient person within yourself. Even if you sense that someone is pissed, you'll be fine. You're going to get through it and you will be able to confront it very confidently. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance. Like this idea of fire and water, it's like from the desert, but it also stores so much water within it. And this is a great day for being responsible for your own actions. So if there's something that you haven't really taken on yet and you've kind of been putting it off and you want to really get it done, this is the day. Wednesday is the day to take it on and just get it out of the way. It's the ultimate, this card represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites together. Like I said, fire and water. Just, if there's anything that's coming at you that seems hard, just recognize, like, I do this thing sometimes where if something's really, really hard or it doesn't feel like I can do it and my brain starts to overanalyze things, I do this thing where it's just a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown, then do it. So sometimes if you're getting to that point and you're not feeling like you can actually do something, just go for it. Only give yourself 5 seconds and then just go. So if you're thinking about booking a trip, this is also a great day for that, because camel energy is all about like travel and expansion as well. So if you are thinking about creating a trip here in the near future, definitely take the time to do that today. Also, if there's at any point that you feel like you aren't really in your confidence, or that, you know, this whole like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing doesn't work for you, maybe just take a walk. If there's some energy that's coming at you and you can't handle it in the moment, this is the day to maybe just take a walk around the block, come back, and once you've recentered yourself, go ahead and you will be confident enough to be able to take on what you have there. With Thursday, we've got deer energy, and deer energy is really beautiful. It's a very nurturing, loving, compassionate, graceful energy. It's very mothering, so if you are expecting a newborn, this is a great time for that. Just that you will have that energy to take on a new baby, a new project, a new creative idea. This is a great sign for being able to nurture that idea into existence and to create a calm and peaceful environment around it so that it can be successful. So Thursday is a great time. If you have any new projects that you would like to start, this is a great time for that. Also, just bringing that tenderness into any conversations. The deer is a beautiful energy for talking to people with compassion, and if there's something that is very deeply needing to be paid attention to with someone, this is a really great time for you to actually bring out their tenderness as well, because of the compassion that you will be able to possess on Thursday. So if there's any hard little things, questions, or conversations that you need to have with someone on Thursday as well, it might not be as much of a hard conversation as much as it's just a tender, vulnerable conversation. If you wanted to tell somebody something sensitive that day, this would be a great day to go ahead and do that. So Thursday, again, taking some time to be more vulnerable, more tender, and creating a calm environment to create something new is a fantastic idea. And if at any point during that day you're feeling like concerned or a little protective of anything, again, take some time in nature. You need to ground down so you can open your heart back up again and let go of all the tension and just be present, be receptive, be compassionate, and nurture the things that need attention in your life that day. Moving on to Friday, we've got the golden egg energy, which is like more of a spiritual card, which you know, it's fun. It's good. For Friday, we're moving into the weekend here. But this is going to tell you, like, on Friday, let's take a second before we get hopping into the craziness of the energy that's coming for the weekend for Halloween. Take some time. This is the heart. This card represents the heart chakra. So take some time to sit with yourself and reflect on anything that's coming up for you in your mind. So whatever that looks like to take time for yourself, you really want it to be like either meditation, whatever that looks like, starting to sit with yourself and really listen to what's going on there for yourself. And sometimes meditation works for people, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people that are just staring at the freaking ceiling, that's good enough for them to take time to listen to themselves, you know? Doing yoga, going for a walk, whatever it is that it actually brings you into center with yourself, let's go ahead and do that for a little bit, at least a little bit on Friday, okay? Because this is a very big day to receive messages from yourself that you need to pay attention to, you know, stay open to any of the responses that you receive as well. The biggest thing when you're either meditating or taking time to listen to your own intuition is that you need to not judge. There's no judgment when you're doing this. You can't, when you find these ideas of judgment that are coming up, again, all you can do to really bring yourself back around is just observe. Observe your judgments. Observe the thoughts that come up. When you can observe and detach and just see them for what they are, then you can really get to the root of your issues and your problems that are coming up or your desires that you're having. So this is a great time to just center with yourself. What do you want for this weekend? Do you want to have like a crazy fun weekend, or do you want to have a calm weekend? Did you have any crazy questions that popped up over the week where something happened between somebody and things didn't go exactly the way you wanted? What happened there? Let's talk about that with ourselves and see what comes up for you. No judgments, just observing. And from the observations, you can actually find your intuition and see what needs to be taken care of. Yes, if you're feeling tenderness or gratitude, that's a great thing. If it's coming up while you're having those meditations or those reflection moments and it's coming up that you're feeling tenderness and gratitude, this is fantastic. That means that you are in alignment with the way that you are supposed to be moving in with your life. If you can find those things, that is an instant sign that you're on the right path. So follow that. This is just a great day to take some moments to reflect on the week and see if there's anything that's coming up, just like emotions that you don't feel are yours, and just to let them go. And if there are sticky emotions that are still left over from the week, to address those and pay attention to those. Again, this card does represent the heart chakra, so it's the home of yourself. It's the home of your soul. Like, you need to be taking the time to listen to this. So I highly recommend creating the space to take some time to reflect back on your week, to take some time to reflect on what's going on within yourself. No judgments, just listening. And then eventually you're going to find the answers that you need to move towards the rest of the week. So definitely this is going to take some time to create the energy that you want to bring into the rest of the weekend. Saturday, I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. Gazelle energy. You're just like this sexy little being coming in, man. This card represents and exudes confidence, like straight up extreme grace. So get ready for a really confident Saturday. I really love this card. So basically every move that you make is just going to be awe-inspiring beauty. So if you can stay within your own confidence today, this will be a beautiful test of being able to stay within your confidence and not give a shit about what anybody else says around you. Like, you can create like beautiful sophistication and elegance and even some hot and spicy attitudes during the night. So I highly recommend that you stay aware of your thoughts, and if at any point during the night you feel any judgment or feelings of insecurity or anything like that, remember to take some time and feel your senses. So if for some reason someone feels judgy, or if for some reason you're not feeling your most confident, get back into your senses. Go, take a couple breaths, or go have some food. Remember, tactile things can actually help you become more present in the moment. So on this day, if you want to really harness that energy, remember to stay focused on just you. Everyone else's thoughts around you are not your responsibility. That is not for you to fix. It is not for anything. The only thing that you want to be focusing on is your own elegance, your own confidence, and just have fun with yourself. This is your night. Like Saturday, obviously, I don't know how it is all over around the world, but Saturday here in America is going to be the night before Halloween, which I can almost guarantee will be the most amount of parties that night. So this will be the time to really have fun with yourself, to go out there and really express who you are, be creative, have that really fun costume, and really step into it and have some fun. On Sunday, we have the beautiful whale energy. So much wisdom, and this just makes so much sense that this would be happening on All Hallows Eve. We've got the whale energy, which is a desire to delve deeper. It's profound peace and ancient wisdom. Duh. It's when the veil is the thinnest. Hello, Halloween. This makes so much sense. So with all this very intense Scorpio energy, since we are now in the watery Scorpio season, there's so much spiritual energy that is going on just because the veil is thin we've got here. So this is a great time to have fun and invite in your ancestors, your ancient wisdom from your ancestors of unconditional love and above. That's like what I like to say, just in case you've got some crappy ancestors back there. You want to bring in the ancestors of unconditional love and above, and we want to ask them any questions that you have. This is a great time to kind of get into that. If you're not somebody who thinks about those things, then this is a great time to talk to your ancestors who are here in the now. So whether that's your parents or your grandparents or your distant cousins or whatever it is, those are great people to call and talk to today. You never know what kind of message you're gonna get from any of those that you might needed to hear. So also, I know for me, whenever I'm avoiding one of my family members, they're usually the person that I need to talk to the most. So this might be a great day to just tap into some of that ancient ancestral wisdom that's within you, that's within the others in your timeline. So great day for that. This energy also represents a profound day for emotional health and spiritual reflection, stability, all of those things. So it's a great day to reflect back on your week again. Now that you've had your week and now your weekend, like on Friday, we talked about the golden egg and taking some time to reflect on your week. Now we're talking about Sunday, the whale energy, and reflecting on the entire week in its full entirety. This is also a card that you want to take some time to count your blessings. So counting your blessings from this week, again, attuning into your attention to detail on what has really been great for you this week. Whale energy is not afraid to go deep. It faces its fears. So if there's something that you are feeling that you need to express emotionally today, don't be afraid to do so. Whether that's with yourself or with others, feel free to traverse that terrain and have some fun with it. And don't be afraid of the darkness. Like, that is something that is a part of all of us. We are living in a universe of dualities, and these things, we are both good and evil combined. So our concept of good and evil is very interesting. This idea of good and bad, the light and shadow. Our shadow sides are there, and if we can understand them and listen to them and give them grace, we can actually use them to our potential. We can actually use them to guide us. And so in that essence, learning to love the darkness about yourself is also a great thing to do. And with the whale energy, we're diving deep. So whatever shadows come up for you, take some time to reflect on it. Where did those shadows come from? Why are they even there? All shadows are a way of protecting us. So what is at the root? What is it trying to protect? And if we can understand what we're trying to protect, then maybe we can move forward and use that energy in a way that actually benefits us. So definitely take some time to reflect some more on Sunday and have that little day of rest at the end of the day whenever you get done with all of your activities. And remember, if you're not feeling the stability, strength, and security in your life that you would like to be, maybe take some time to reflect on what that would look like and how that would feel inside, and then try to figure out how you can create that and incorporate that more into your life. Whether that looks like, are you needing more organization in your life? Are you needing more of a routine? Are you needing more time to rest? Are you an overachiever and you just have not taken the time to really take care of yourself? These are things to consider. Are you ignoring your own needs? And might you need to take some time to actually enjoy self-care? Are you one of those people that can't sit down and enjoy your own self-care because, hey, this is the day to do it. It's a day of rest. Sunday's a day of rest. Take that time. Enjoy yourself. Thank yourself for such an amazing week. And just remember that you have the ability to create your future. Now I'm going to do an overall theme for the week with a tarot card. Okay, we've got Knight of Swords. This is a great, honestly, this one in particular, I really do love the Knight of Swords because, and I love these cards too because they're holographic. Woo-woo. But the Knight of Swords is very action oriented, and especially with this past full moon in Aries, this is a very Aries card. I feel like it is definitely moving. It's like, I gotta go, I gotta get these things done. I'm very, it's inspired action. We're going forth, we're doing the things that we really want to do in this life. And I swear, with all this energy, we've got dolphin energy, camel, this one, camel energy, very resilient. This one, breaking karmic ties. We're moving forward, we're getting things done in our life. We've got the deer energy, we're nurturing. We love the things that we're creating for ourselves. Got the gazelle energy. We're so hot and we're having a great time. And then we've got whale energy, which is contemplation and diving deep and not being fearful of the dark. These are all, we are not fearful this week. So remember that. You are charging forward. If anything, take some time to reflect. That's the only thing with the downside, the shadow side of the Knight of Swords is sometimes you're moving forward so fast that you forget that you need to take the time to reflect and organize. So definitely this week, I want you to move forward with the things that create inspired action for you. Have fun with it. And don't let anybody else's crap get to you, because again, you have the energy, you have the resilience to move forward with it and create a compassionate environment for everyone to be understanding and to just love on each other this week. So this is a week of fun. Have fun, guys. And if you enjoyed this reading, let me know down in the comments. And if that resonates, if anything in particular resonated with you, please let me know. And if you feel like this would resonate with someone else in particular, please share for me. And I would love to hear if everything went well for you this week. So check back in and we will be doing another one next week. Enjoy your Halloween weekend. We love you guys. And by we mean me and the spirit guides. Enjoy your week, guys. Have a great day.